I actually studied computational physics and computational chemistry in college. I really wanted to be an astrophysicist, and I even did some internships in the US in astrophysics, working in Space Telescope Science Institute. As I neared the end of my degree, I didn't actually enjoy physics as much as I thought I would. It was the problem solving that I enjoyed. I would also have to leave Ireland, which I didn't really want to do, so I jumped into IT. I started doing Drupal as a hobby. Eventually, I took some time off work. I took some annual leave to go to DrupalCon, and I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. And as the week went on, as the conference went on, I realized that all these people at the conference were getting paid to do Drupal as their job. And why couldn't I? So I came back and I quit my job the following week and I started Annertech. Hi, I'm Stella. I'm Managing Director of Annertech, and I'm based in Dublin in Ireland. Annertech is a Drupal digital agency. We're headquartered in Ireland, but we're actually fully distributed. So everybody works from home and we've staff all around Europe. We are primarily Drupal focused. We are a Drupal specialist agency. We do work with other technologies such as Laravel, React, Gatsby, Next, and some other front-end frameworks. But, underlying every project, nearly, not entirely, but nearly would be Drupal. And we're very keen on the project and giving back to the community. And we also do other services, that are built around that. So, design, ongoing support and maintenance. My role in the agency is managing director. So I am focused on, managing the business, the strategic direction, bits of account management, bits of project management, though more focused as a sort of head delivery. I'm a recovering backend developer, is what I would like to say. So I know the code and I still dabble in it a little bit. But really, I am more focused on the strategic growth and where we're going. My leadership style is more of a relaxed model. So I much prefer to be a listener rather than a micromanager, let's say. I prefer to give people autonomy and give people trust that they know how to do their jobs and they can deliver it, while also, trying to, help them out where needed, obviously, or guide them or be there for them to come to if they have questions or just want somebody to talk to. The most meaningful advice or useful advice I've received: don't spin too many plates, because the more plates you spin, the more likely things are going to be done badly or crash and fall. And I'm terrible for stretching myself too thin or trying to do too much. I'm trying to please everybody. And sometimes you just have to say no. So no is a powerful thing. In terms of getting started as a woman in tech, or even just in tech, I found that it was very much by doing and not being afraid of vocalizing my skills and expertise, but also not being too nervous about saying, I don't know this. That helped me break through any barriers that might have been there. I found that really useful in every stage of my career, from being in my first job through to running my own agency. So even within my own agency, I can see that we are even receiving more applicants from women. And that's great to see, because before I used to have to really try and attract those people to even apply in the first place. So even changing the wording of our job adverts has helped attract more females to apply. In more recent years, we have had more women join the team, and that ratio is improving. It's still not where I want it to be, but it's certainly improving. Even within the development team, I do see that the gender balance is improving. It's slow, but it's getting places. And I think that's reflective of the wider industry too. We've always been distributed. We've always had everyone working from home, which has always suited people who have disabilities or might have young kids, and they need that flexibility. And we offer fully flexible working hours. So it's not just working from home, but you can decide what hours in the day. We don't see any different challenges than there were, 5-10 years ago. I can see that might be more challenges for people who are not distributed, who are not used to remote working. And they're not always suited, they're not always prepared for those challenges, both from a diversity and accessibility point of view. We actually started in the charity sector. So we diversified shortly after the financial crisis or during it to work more with the public sector. We have in the last couple of years established a new UK subsidiary, and we're focusing more on the UK market. And we work a lot with the local government sector there. So we also work with corporates, those who have a multinational presence, particularly those that are B2B focused and would need that multilingual or multi-region experience. We've been working with Platform.sh, I want to say, heading towards 10 years, but not quite there yet. We called a project exodus. We moved from another hosting provider and we moved everything to Platform.sh. And that was one of the best decisions we've made as an agency. Platform.sh is the hosting infrastructure we use for the vast majority of our websites. There's always some clients who host with other providers or self-host. So Platform.sh is what we recommend to clients. It is embedded into all of our internal tools now at this stage. The CLI is really key. It's so powerful and it's so user-friendly or developer-friendly. But we have also created all of our own scripting around it. So we have some team management built around it in terms of different access to different projects. We have a whole backup automation system built around it. We have GitLab runners, we have testing, we have lots of different things built around the tool, dashboards and reporting. It's been really powerful, really helpful. Because the majority of our sites are unified in one platform, it really does help with the onboarding of new developers onto a project, because they go, oh yes, I know what I'm doing, this is familiar, and they can get up and running in no time. I think clients gravitate towards Annertech because of our commitment to the customer experience. And secondly, because we're not there to design and build and throw it over the wall and say we're done. We are there to optimize, to grow, to further enhance the website, but also to tailor the applications and the websites towards what the changing business requirements are of the client. As we potentially head into a recession now in 2023, we would recommend that agencies don't put all their eggs in one basket, that they don't just rely on one sector or one key client, that you diversify your portfolio so that you spread the risk. If one client is badly impacted by the recession or has smaller budgets, that you have the other clients to rely on, or you have different markets that maybe aren't as affected. I think what I love most about my job today is that every day is different. I think the other thing, and possibly what I love more, in fact, would be the team that I work with. Any job is easy. Even if the job is difficult, any job becomes easier if you work with good people and supportive from people. And that is, I think we built something really nice there in Annertech. People want to follow a path like mine. I would tell them, go for it. As in, don't hold back. Don't question yourself, or don't be always letting that nagging doubt get in your way. If I had come back from DrupalCon to Zed and said, I'm not sure if I can set up an agency, the market isn't looking great, maybe I should stay with the permanent job that I have. I have a mortgage or whatever, sometimes it's worth taking the risk and taking the jump into the unknown and just going for it.